this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kick this deep to start us off. Bringing it out. It's Turner. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Wide open downfield. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Durham.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Dropping back, it's Holstein. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's 1st and goal.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. The defense stops him there on the scramble close to the goal line, but not in. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start.
Jackrabbit.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He got it. The field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle number 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And they'll give it to the back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
A test for middle to get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. To throw, it's Holstein. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Costly penalty creates the automatic first down. Offense comes up on first down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on third down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
There's nothing better than that. Down and one, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road.
Here we go.
And there's the handoff.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Holstein. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They tackle him about the 14.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Short pass finds the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Heading left after the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner will be brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he
swarmed with a pass rush, a sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. He made it. 3 points on the board. And you come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. To throw, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Now it's second down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return to make the tackle at 25. And what a play for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks into open space.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just in 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. Headed for the end zone. Oh, the football comes out. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stayed.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be brought down.
Now, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the 2-point conversion.
Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner tackle right there. That's where we start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46.
Here we go.
Handoff running right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a third down.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I like the call here. Third down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And he boots it high into the air. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On first and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Get set. Get set.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
He's going to hand this off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
It's a quick grab, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game, and that score is a great start.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, you talk about hunkering down. This defense redeems itself after the penalty, and they just prevented essentially a gimme from the 1-yard line.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Holstein. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's buried. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. And you keep working that clock.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to pass. It's Manning. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
Let's go.
Toss play to the outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. It's Simon. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Turner. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Holstein. The catch is made. A soft spot in the zone. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They're going to run it. He finds some space. Here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, finally, some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job for containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And defense all over him that time.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. And they went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.